Inside the program now, we welcome we studio guests from the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Sheikh Kusei, we are the acting director. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, it's up to you.
So
good morning, Fambude.
In the Africa, talk about the clothes season, we don't be for artisanal and industrial fishermen them. Well, the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources gets a mandate for manage fishing resources, regulate the fishing industry, promote aquaculture development, enhance food security and livelihood and other one them. And any year, the ministry can declare a closed season, also they can tap fishing activity of artisanal and industrial fishermen them. And for this year, the artisanal fishing activity close season starts from February 1st to the ending, and the industrial fishing close season also then do inside April 1st to the ending. What are the benefit for this and why did they do and other related fishing activity them the reason we get today Mr. Sain at the studio. Once more, welcome again to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Yeah, good morning, Radio Democracy.
So before we go to the main issue, apart from the close season, what you know the happen at the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources?
Well, we try to get projects. We go able for support the development of fisheries. We just returned a few weeks ago from China, the People's Republic of China. We will try for engage the Chinese government and private companies within China for able for invest the one they were interested for come invest in the fisheries. We get the Chinese international fish export certificate where they make the country for export fish directly to China on low tariff. So that means we industry, the companies then will benefit more because they will make more profit and government will get more foreign exchange earning. So that one the day, but also we agitate for try forget a research vessel. We go the country fish 2 times every year, as then they do in other countries. At the moment, we not get research boat with the country fish, so we can rely on partners, then development partners. We can help with once on a while. For example, right now the Russian research vessel Atlantniro, it didn't see now the country fish. They use 2 methods: the hydroacoustic, where they count them pelagic fish, like we say bonga.
That's the record of the fish, you mean?
Then they count them, like when they count mango.
Okay.
Then they count the fish one by one for tell we how much fish we get in the water, because they based on that the plan. So they get 2 categories. The first one are the pelagic, we then get swim bladder. Then they use physics, now hydroacoustic, where they hit the swim bladder, it returns, so that they convert what they call acoustic energy to electrical energy, where they help you for count how much pelagic fish they get in the water in decibels. The science boku, but that na one. The other one, demersal, swept area, then snapper, then guanguan, then shinose, then grouper, then the count them. The one I talk the bonga herring and so then the count. So now that we do right now, we get scientists then DD and scientists there from Frabe College, Institute of Marine Biology, we work together. So that they help you for plan. But most important, the reason for that now that we want for implement what you call quota management system. We will license boats then based on how much fish they catch. At the moment, we will license boat if boats trawler pay $60,000 for a year, if they catch any quantity of fish. So tell them inside 1 week you don't catch $700,000. So government they lose. Yeah, even we agent the way they doing as Sierra Leoneans within the industry, then they lose. Now the one they will get the trawler and they benefit. So what you want to one let the fish left in the water, we sell them. We sell and give the companies there. Based on what this country then the count now what they call the biomass, where how much fish they. So that biomass if the cup full up, you share by into 2. So if we get 450 or 500,000 metric tons, we divide that into 2. That 250 metric tons, 1,000 metric tons. Now with the shape given company, they say, company A, Sarah Fishing Company. Since you be done the cage barracuda, you don't the cage snapper, grouper. Now you go get 20,000 tons every year. Now the cage. As you don't catch and don't this, don't you do it until government give you permit back the other year. The same thing with the other companies. Now that the best method for able for manage fish, and government will get more money, will get more revenue. Expert they don't say if we able for manage with fish well. Implement quota, we get our fish harbor, we'll be able to generate $59 million from the fishery sector normal as revenue to government. So these are some of the issues that the team they will busy for try for push forward. But of course we just don't end the close season in April for the industrial trawlers there. So they don't return now at the water. They expect it, then go get bumper harvest and get more fish in the market, so that we all go better.
One of our mandates now for regulate the fishing sector. As of now, almost company that we get will register in a salon where they do fish work.
Well, we get many companies. The active ones, and they are around 15 to 16. We that not the one that we at least can get 1 boat, 2 boat, within the year for go fishing. Because from time to time, some of the trawlers that we get, in fact, that might be the reason why we go China. One very, very good trawlers. Some of them don't very old. So it's like if they give their license this month, they know before go fishing. Because as they come on the engine, as they go normal, the engine don't spoil. So we have about 15 to 16 active ones there. We at least they're able to maintain 1 boat. We're able to go out fishing there. But we have over 20 fishing trawlers. Fishing companies. So, but some of them know they're in production now. Some companies, they don't be for over the past 5, 7, 8, 9 years. They don't get 1 boat.
Okay.
Yeah, so then go get boats today, then try for manage that boat today. And we can tell with people that salon say, let them know buy trawler. Because if you buy trawler, you don't get the engineers there. For able, some people don't buy trawler when they own. They know able for pull and for go fishing if inside 1 month. It's a pity because we don't get the engineering solutions inside salon. So even perfect dry dock in a situation, 2 days. So now they kind of thing and they so, but what we really try for encourage now for get investors, they will go bring better trawlers there, strong ones there, good ones there. We go for quite a long time. We go be fishing for go catch fish the way they out there.
All right. Waiting at the criteria if somebody want to register in company for do fish work.
Well, the first thing, just like we register any company. You get your registration procedures. You go to the registrar general. You go to NRA, get your NACIT in place and all that kind of thing. Then after we don't do that, they apply to the ministry. Say they call a letter of intent. Now then document and they will look and then for make sure you get quorum, because if you go catch fish, you get for get side for putter. So one of the criteria you get for get quorum land, and you go don't be a legal registered company in a saloon. And of course, after we don't meet all the criteria, then you go pay some stated amount of money to government for letter of intent. They would reply you and talk, say, we don't check, you get quorum, we don't check your company registered and so forth, and don't get bad record in the country, involved in any illegal matters, we don't find you wanting. So therefore, we don't grant you permission for let you enter into the industry and operate and do fishing operations. So now they can't then those are the prerequisites.
Alright, on a ministry, now one of the ministry them with the help government for generate revenue. And the last day we in Kaya, you tell you about revenue I don't generate. So for this year, January to May, if I may say, almost I don't generate for government.
No, I'm not going to tell you off here. We just don't start the year. The revenue stream is coming. We can give you that record later on in the account division. But of course, we are poised for generate more. If we don't generate about 150 million last year, we target now for get up to 200 million this year. So the signs are there. The signs are there. We have the prospects are there that we could generate. That they will meet that target.
Okay, so now we see NEA, the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, key engaged fishermen, them, especially industrial and artisanal fishermen, them, and tell them say it's important for Leone do a close season. We can serve for 1 month, and una do the first one we start February 1st to the ending, and also the other one from April 1st to the ending the same month. Why the close season of all fishing activity?
For let fish the boku na water. Simple answer. When you close the water, you don't get biological resting period. We the Leone fish then they go born picking there. Yeah, and we side in the born picking there, and then river there. We side with small scale fishermen and the fishing. We side then boat there, then canoe then the fishing. The water then river systems, the estuaries. Yeah, Shab River estuary, Scarces River estuary within Akambia district. Yeah, Yeliboya, Axis and so forth. You get the Yoribe within a western area and also part of Shenge and the other area than and Shabu River estuary. Sierra River estuary within a western area also and Potloko district. So, now for let the fish then able for born picking there and then let Beleuma they rest. It's a resting period. So that we get Boku fish there and then the picking them will survive. Because we found that they use them small nets there, then 1 finger. We put your finger inside, you struggle for puller. So the fish go turn like your finger. All the fish then they go allow them inside that 1 month they for let them grow.
Okay.
To appreciable sizes. So better fish go in our water.
We can talk the purpose of the closed season where una can do any year, and according to enough for increased fish production. This strategy una done use for a very long time. And now we look at the different fishing activity. Una the ministry sef don attest say so many challenges dey. Some fishermen dey use wrong method and procedure for do fishing activity. How una really sure say this close season really still dey work for the purpose wey una dey do am for, wey na for increase fish production?
Well, the close season no don dey in place for a very long time. No.
If una don dey for former minister Emma Kowa,
yes, that's not a
still
very
now.
long time. When you talk about very long time in fisheries management, na 10 years back. That's not the case. We just recently adopt close season as a precautionary management method because of what you talk last. We see people then they use their small net then bad net then for catch them big fish. So we want for rejuvenate the fisheries. We want for make the decline in fish stocks then grow. And so then one of the method is powerful tool all over the world. Where they work, when you don't lock water, what they happen is that when the pregnant fish they don't born, we call the spawning fish. First of all, you increase the spawner stock biomass. That means the fish they will big, you make them boku. That's now one. Two, the one day when they don't born, you give them chance for let them grow, what they call biological resting period. Yeah. So when they don't grow muscles, the fish then are the muscles are important. When they're able for swim, for go side, they want for go. Yeah, if they allow the fish, they let them eat, let them chop well and grow well. Because during that 1 month, nobody know the catch them. The day na the river, the estuaries, the we boku chop them, they na them mangroves and so forth. They don't catch them. So when that 1 month they don't reach, in fact, before the 1 month before it close, some fish they don't begin grow, they don't born. Because some fish they born throughout the year. So you don't make now the one that will be the grow, we don't left 1 month for let them big better one, for let them go outside for go swim. And then keep go. The one that win a 1 month no more left. For let them go outside and they go catch them. So you go allow now that 1 month. For let them grow to better size. There's a small one they said, now make we can see, once we don't begin cruise, we enforce the ban on illegal fishing. As I talk to you, several arrests have been made. People there who they use their small net, they arrest them. So they make sure say they pay fine. So this is not the issue, but the science itself is excellent. It don't work. There was a proof. For example, if you've been there around or some news, we go don't get na Aberdeen one pool axis. When we open the water, the first 2 days. Bumper harvest, cowrie, one fish they call cowrie, we na current Senegalos in the scientific language. The mango catch boko of the cowrie, then they would be the shoal. Yeah, they be the waka like way they say shoaling, then they move like way they feed themselves. Big babala one day, all day together, then they move together. They see the fish in the school, they in the line. The man be get locked for go hit them. He catch boko of the name for contain the catch pass where police then shoot tear gas for scatter the crowd. Everybody will go take the catch. The fish. If you send me there around, you go take some fish to carry. So this is some of the science, but not only at Aberdeen one pole axis, all over the country. At Yeliboya area, Shenge, Bondapi, Solima, everybody there were examples of bumper harvest all over the place. As I talk, the population of the fish, the catch level from the artisanal fisheries don't go up. Boku people they say they catch more. And they know they burn boku petrol like how they be born. These are the examples of success of close season.
So you say close season can be where means say all fishing coastal area can close. But I really get what it takes for monitoring and ensure safety.
You know, we have.
And it come with my question, please. Una really get what it takes for Leona monitor to say this. The close season really work. It really stop people from illegal fishing.
I don't give examples where I work. I talk about bumper harvest. I talk about when fishermen they know the bomb boku fear now for go fishing. I don't tell you about the production they catch more. That's not one. But for the monitoring aspect, we work with the Navy. The Navy during the close season, they all over the place with fisheries officers there. We get 8 outstations out there. We get the Godrich outstation, Western area. We get Tombo. We get Konakridi outstation at Putloko district. We get Kambia outstation. We get Yeliboya, Makuma, Kiragba, Rokai. We get Bond outstation. We get Bond district, Mania, and so forth. All the axes like the Shab River estuary. We get Moyamba district, the Shenge fisheries outstation. Yeah, all the 8 outstations there who don't mention, we get forward operation basis, we'll get naval presence, the Navy we get fisheries officers then they patrol together. They work together. But specifically when we close, we the gear up with enforcement. We mobilize the Navy together with fisheries officers there, as we did very recently. Okay. And there were very great successes. Mr. whole boat. The first day of the close season, the director do reconnaissance. Yeah, I went out there and made sure that I was at the Aberdeen axis. Around Shangri-La, Nadia go park, Safu, I watch the water. Now see one serviceman, they can get 5 people then at the boat, then they come for country with the net and the water for go fishing. So I able to communicate with the Navy and people that were there around because we are all around the place. And initially I was frustrated with the no come quick. Right. So I decided for go near the, but by the time they reach, the Navy don't come around and they don't arrest the fishing boat will be the fishing during the close season. That was the first catch.
Okay.
So several of them wanted the Navy there around, but of course after a few days the police make everybody complied. We had over 99.9% success in the close season.
Okay.
And the enforcement was good.
How you know about that success? Data from the fisherman itself.
All over the country, I just said we get outstations there all over the country. We work with some fishermen, the master fishermen there. Fishermen, they're all the part of this movement. We work together for enforcement because if the fish don't, then they suffer. So we get a group of fishermen they will call consortium with all over the country. They are represented with fisheries officer then did it, with Navy then did it. Now all the outstation I don't tell you about, they were there vigilant. The waters were quiet. People they attest to that. The whole country. There were a lot of examples. In fact, I think somebody go na Solima. I think he come on a UN or somewhere.
Okay.
He want for use boat for go. Now they tell us, say, no, this is not close season. We don't want to see any kind boat then at the water.
Right.
Now for which way the close season done. So that was one of the most successful. The first time we implement Artisanal Fisheries close season, we able for doing well. So kudos to the Honorable Minister of Fisheries, Princess Duba, and I really bring that idea. Now ginger we up for make sure say, but if we see fish then the bone picking inside the river there, why would they left the artisanal boat and the fishing during close season at the trawler there no more?
Okay.
When I not think they will catch the picking fish, so we got it right and it was successful.
Now, Mr. Sheku, you don't mention plenty good thing them inside this close season, but you are aware say fish na market there, even though the kind thing that we don't mention, you are aware say fish na market there.
We better off Israel, but let me tell you why fish there. Yeah, now input and output issue. The fisherman they get for buy petrol for go fishing, and when they buy petrol go fishing, if they don't burn petrol, they want for break even and make profit. Fishing is not a joke, na business, and so because petrol don't there at the world market, and then they buy maybe one liter fuel at 27.3 and so forth. If some people they're lucky, one man they will sell fuel I think 26,000 somewhere. I think in Nimde when there's some Fulama way say na so in the sell. Okay, the government can go there. So let's put the minimum price 26,000 per liter. So if you don't buy so much, you don't spend so much money for get petrol for go fishing. You want to make profit, and so you get for add the price, and that is what is happening right across. Not only the small scale fisherman there, even the industrial fisheries, the fishing company there, where they blast 24 hours the machine they on. They blast the fish because they get for make it blast and get ice. The fish get for the in the state we go eat and bacteria they know they do. And so that fear the way that they use some man they don't even get national grid. Some man na generators and get where they blast. So then get for make profit, deserve there and so forth.
Alright, so your explanation this morning it's Alex say you don't be PRO for the people and now with the catch fish for let them continue for add price.
No, you got it wrong. No, I try to tell you about the input and output issue within fisheries economics.
But wait till they do as government for make sure say at least poor man able eat good fish.
One thing we government do now for let the fish boku, they get something what they call supply and demand relationship. Supply also they drive the price down. And so all we can do as government for make let fish boku, where fish boku na market where you put the price up. They already buy it, they go inside so you'll be forced to bring the price down, and that is the only strategy that can work in this situation where we have global increase in fair price.
So the close season, we see the ministry be make commitment as a way for encourage people. So during the close season, livelihood challenge go day for artisanal and industrial fishermen. Them the ministry be able to meet to that commitment. The commitment of cash support, rest and medical for artisanal and industrial fishermen them all over the country.
We made the commitment at very high level.
Now all fishing wharf?
All fishing wharfs in the country. But let me start with this fly news. And it sounds like Radio Democracy said one begin join the fly news.
Excuse me, we asked you a question.
At the camp, it's all bundled together about rice. While listen to when a headline when I say rest 7,000 bag when they able for account for that was wrong.
Whose headline?
Now listen, just know. When you flash back, you will listen. Maybe that was mistake.
This is an allegation where they make against you.
Yeah. So when you say they're not able to account for it, means an investigation has been done as a team. But let me put that back. What I want to say is there's a lot of gullibility in this country. When you try to do something well, the minister should be appraised. The minister will forget.
Yes, I say the question. To the commitment, please.
I just answer you. I say yes. We provided alternative livelihoods for everybody, including the rights we mentioned will be in you news. When people that embark on fly news. As I talked to you at PC and Sons, when we requested the minister go try very hard for give people the rights, 7,000 bags were allocated to the ministry. Out of the 7,000 bags, we wanted 12,000 bags because the crew and everybody will do the people that were able for give rice, like 12,000. But money not been there, we not been get OTCF. So we get 7,000. What did we do? The rice no come quick. The rice come after the close season. The purpose of the rice now being for make we give people the way they're not the fishing. So the people that don't begin fishing, then the rice come. But before that happen, what we do? We say the delay for let the rice come. We go long rice from PC and Sons, 2,500 bags. We get all the fishermen that we don't pay license for the boat there. The crew that will be target for give because one boat can get 4 or 5 people there. One they all get. But because the rice don't come on time, it come after the close season. Now say, okay, the minister say, now that the rice don't come after the close season, we not go able to shape the rice because the purpose will be defeated. People that dip are fishing, then they get fish. So the balance rice is it go carry and go for the next year close season.
Okay.
Look at the rice packed.
Almost left.
Calculate 7,000 minus 2,500.
No, you tell me you there now almost left.
Well, when I can calculate 4,500.
No, you there now. You tell you almost
4,500 a day. So what we are doing is that we don't target the next year close season. So please, radio democracy, we are not join the fly news.
We're not
the rice is
like
there. The rice is there. It's serious. The rice is there. I have to defend
we
the
radio, not
the
the
headline say
news.
7,000.
Now allegation they make against una. So not say now we. Now people they make against una.
You say account for which
it's allegation. No, we not say I make it there for which.
Okay, we need. Mr. Say we need
for
go for a break inside the program. Good morning, Salon. As now not time for break. Today the program Good Morning Salon they continue as the Radio Democracy. They look at all activity we get for do with the fishing sector na Salon, and now they look at another issue. As the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, every year can do the close season for 1 month. Also fishing activity them across the country can tap force as way for give chance for let the fish they lay egg and hatch. And for this year close season, we be for industrial and artisanal fishermen them inside February and April. Radio Democracy we go talk to some fishermen and woman them now more for know if the thing them where the ministry be promise them as support and be able to do them and how the close season don't tally. But according to some fishermen and woman them now more friends say since the close season to now fishing business don't tranga for them. Well, Sonia Bell talked to some of them people here where they into fishing activity in Amoaf.
Mina Jibisi, Mina the Amoaf and Amoaf community.
How many of you are registered with the Ministry of Fisheries?
The registration, permanently I would get boats, and we 90% per boats here. We register, and we in Amoaf. Now we get the most called Padiwalo, we register. But the only percent go something like 80 to 90% we register. People will get about around 50 to 60 people.
Okay, so for us we don't understand. Can you explain small what's in a close season? How important it be to owner?
The close season, that particular month where they say now we put all the close season. You understand? Say the one we sabi fish or go do studies. Say that February the fish they can't land for can born. So for that moment they didn't give them chance. After the kids and they will say for make the close season because of the one the fish for them can get for can born and grow. Because if they find out say them months the fish most of the, even the crab themselves will see the plow band for can then get egg. I show you see said that February Master Sabi what them to look like that too because the fish then I don't tell you they see them the born.
This close season, how will be like for now?
Well the close season get two phases. The other way meaningful. And but from where this close season come, after the close season now, it's not funny for we. Totally, they will not see fish. So for net and pack so we not do for fishing. And the fishing then are very expensive. Fishing not like first time. Carry with the fell be in a low cost, be able to afford for go out for go fishing. Now to the past 2 boats come to one, they use the one boat and boat for buy fuel. Let the able gonna see. And really the fishing gears them take on to the fuel. And for the kids and they will affect local fishermen now.
The ministry promised us something during the close season. So how would I be like it be rich now?
Rich we then give you rest, 1 bag rest, then 500,000 for each But I want to talk to the government. Then are the parents' body for everybody in this country, and we rely on them. And I'm getting kind of with local fishermen of the stream. One, the fishing jars they don't dare. We able to afford electric again. Even the fuel, instead of don't go up, we need to buy electric again. And it's different and difficult for now. And the fish not like first, then the fish right now you don't have to see the expensive bad. If you not get that stand, and all land they will say Papa government then kind of way they able to support the local fishermen. Then see how best we get equipment for you to go catch fish out of Karacha.
My name is Emma Sheku. I'm a fisherman. Really, a fish in the morning, we know they get market pass to go na den Colombia.
But during the close season, ministry before Miss Waguna something. The ministry be guna.
No, they not give it all. Some of who get, some of no get.
So the one they get, we see some of them get.
Some man, the one that them go because the thing they make an afunkia. Some we go that they get 60, 70, 30 before they lock this is so.
What do you mean by that? 30, 60 waiting and money?
Yeah, 30,000, 40,000, 60,000. Some man say if you no get nothing, you go suffer under sun. Can't like me so no get 1,000. And be promise we for give we business money. But then give we chances for going to the column. We know they buy to agents, they buy for we safe, but then they all will lack them. Oh, they go with the feds for buy markets. So you know get sababu, you know they get markets. You give money back in the street.
After the close season, what do you expect?
Well, because them be promised we, so we don't know if they go fulfill the promise and they will wait so.
What did they be promised? They be promised to back after the close season.
Because them be say after the close season, they go come back for let them can check on we what be don't happen if what people and talk then do. So if they say they go come now, they no more go look up to it, they no come back, no get problem.
So after the close season, how the fish business don't like for now?
For now, we still go now. Because the fishing so we are look for us.
Bishop Camara, Moaf, assistance Abo, and it will be easy because now the first and then for the experience close season. We don't use say every month we go and see, and we the counter close season we see particular February the first 2028 number 12 not for gonna see, and we really feel sorry and it's not easy for we. And the close season the way I would be expect. After we they open, you know, see the expectation.
What's not be the expect after the close season?
We expect see where they can open for get beaucoup catch. We expect see where they do close season and for let the fish they can also make they get away. Africa men they safe. After that, we will expect in the month before cage, but we don't get no cage.
So you get any idea of waiting cause all that?
Because the main idea is the security in poor. Start area the day where security no be there be the fishing and all and all these things.
That's an area like how?
They go up them outside there. There's small village and they tell me say most of the fishing in a then mangrove and remain they safe. And if they work just small fish, they expect say they will get a chance for the egg. And the other team back, the month where they lock back, not to the month they for lock.
So this month where you for actually lock?
Like March, they expect they for lock. Or the month they safe, they can add. So I believe say if they say they fish they can not say safe. The month they March, August.
So when the close season be their approach, the ministry be promised for going as something. What's that anything there? Will not be able to get time?
Me, I benefit from my because my brother gets, they me bag get. They give one bag rice, they give money.
How much that this money?
They give 500,000. We able money see we don't the close season. With waiting they give it, they wait 2 baguettes. Maybe they play to them, make them find the correct month for do this close season because we don't see no impact with this close season. Make to be. Waiting we expect say after we the close season done, we expect for catch, but no catch no the difference, but no see no difference.
Yema Mansari, fisherman, Moaf community. And now it's so funny for we. For why? Now they get to live in. Because we don't go school work no day. The work where they right now na fishing work na in day. Where the boat they go see, now they can manage life for our family then. If you log this sea, we don't suffer. And we get to another water, now they get for now. But for more the lock this year, now they think hard for we now. Pass someone now staying about they come out and count 2 hours, but for log this and we pass to fit for log survive.
Ministry be promising us something. We wanna go for manage during this close season. We wanna be able to get time as fisherman then.
We not get nothing. All the time we say they do for we the fisherman for close the sea, they not do for we nothing. Then we promise we say they supply we the rest after there for cook for your food inside they supply. we, but for more than can they take information from we, say they look so, not improvements.
Okay, so what's not the
Okay, well, that's not concern from some fishermen and women them. Now, one of the big one then at the country now, MOAF, will be the talk in line with the close season and things where the ministry be promise them and waiting them they expect after the close season. Will they come over to you, Mr. Say, you just listen to the people out there into the actual business. But before you, we will come to them people, we don't describe this close season as 100% and get a positive impact. And also, you say we're not able to give meet on a commitment to all fishermen and women, but from which you just listen, it's a contrary total of which you say. You just listen to fishermen and women them now more.
It's not the contrary.
They say the fishing after the close.
You don't ask me, I respond. I don't hear your question.
Okay.
It's not the contrary. You hear with the fisherman tell you say you get 500,000.
Some.
No, wait, I can't. You hear when you mention say you get 500,000. Where you able for add on what you get to survive. You did not know that it was 500,000 we gave to boat owners.
No, we already know that.
So if you knew that, it means one of the things happened. That's one. So don't say it's a contrary.
But you say everything.
No, at the camp. No, at the camp. If you don't hear that, we don't mention. Now one of the things happened. This is cross section. You don't ask them. The next. You hear it tell you say they get one bag race. Indeed, that's what we gave. We give if each boat owner. It's not everybody. Every fisherman. We get criteria we set. If you get a boat owner, we'll give you. So that you able for service the one day with the boat. Yeah. If you pay license, even if you're a boat owner, but you don't pay license, you know they get. So you will hear a cross section of those people say, I did not get. Indeed, that was the criteria because fishing is not fun. If you fishing, you know they pay license to government. This is now one way for them to show to people say, when they pay license to government, they get benefit. And so there was that criteria. That's why all of them no get. So anyone who can't tell you say you no get, now the one who no pay license, you no meet the criteria. But all of those that met the criteria, 100%, all of them got what we had for them. That is what they have mentioned. We will get 500,000 as typing for the boat owners. Yeah, and they will get one back ride.
So what about the impact after the close season?
The impact was good. I just tell you say it was good.
But what you hear so to the form then?
No. Everybody will not be the same. It depends on who I go fishing.
But you said 99%.
Let me tell you how fishing goes. You cannot go today and get all the fish you want. You can go fishing today, you know, catch. It depends on who side you go. The fish then they move. These are shared stocks, then they migrate, then they move. So if you don't go at a time, it don't mean say what say good for say anytime we go fishing, you get for go full up you boat. No, that's not the case. Fishing all over the world, but I can tell you the science we got it right. Yeah, and the fish population rejuvenate and boku fish dey for cage. But let me tell you what is affecting the fisherman there. You know go tell you. Ask them. You dey use them bad net there. When I know they ask that, who when they go around, please ask that question. Say which kind net when they use for catch the fish. If you dey use small net when I one finger, even if we close the water for 10 years, it will not go meet the objective because the picking fish there we don't protect. And so what is happening? The one they will not the cage, when they tell you say they're not the cage, these are the people where rampantly they use their small net there. So the issue is, I don't tell you from the beginning, even if we lock the water and we get all the benefit there. But if they use sarakacha when a monofilament net, if they use small net size, when you one finger they go inside the net, they struggle for pull out. You're not going to forget benefit because with time you dey scoop all the juvenile fish there before they will go to catch them. Sustainable fisheries for let you able for the catch every day boku fish before you the right fishing net. That is the problem. That is what is affecting the communities, as I said earlier. And so close season all over with neighbors there, Ghana, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau. In fact, we don't do there. Then we don't begin practicing. Why make Ghana jump pattern earlier than us? Because Ghana, they play with fishermen they force. So what can happen? The fish don't go down in Ghana. When they don't fancy the fish don't go down, now they begin implement close season. In fact, they do it for 2 months for the year. And so this is not the problem. No use bad net. They use bad net in Ghana. Fish don't the fish where they get now langamina and growlies and crassicolas. Where they call catch as schoolboys. Because they're no more the boat than they go for go catch. Okay. Yeah, so let them use the right net. They go get the benefit of the result of the close season.
Before we go for break, the money we wanna give them people there, almost in total, and outside this money come out.
The money outside come out. The money come on the government of Sierra Leone. If you want every information about the accounts of that money, you can go to the Ministry of Fisheries.
So much wanna spend in total.
if you want any information about the money we will spend on the close season, please go. Now, I don't have figures in my head.
Yeah, because I just want to say you didn't know. You know the
no. I did the ministry are there. I tell you now, say we spent a lot of money. In fact, the money the government give we initially not be enough. We had to look for development partners. I know this don't I can't cram.
So how much are the money? The government give that.
I'm not going to tell you exactly because can I say again? I won't go able to tell you. Yes, you know enough.
But the
government give you not enough, so we they get for ask for more. The account department.
Not enough.
Me as director, I don't deal with monies. I deal with papers.
But you don't say not enough, but you don't know the amount.
But I'm aware. So go to the account department after this interview and get the figures right.
Okay.
I will not put it in my head and pass it up and down to tell you this is the figure we give to people and this is it. But I can tell you the accounts is available at the account department. You can go and source the information.
Inside the program, we start for look at messages, but quickly, Mr. Sheku, what's they happen with the Black Johnson project? How far?
First, I talk say the fly news when they talk about the rice is not correct. No rice, no loss. I don't talk now this studio for say we get 7,000 bags of rice from government Australia approved by cabinet. The rice no can during the close season will be one for let the rest come or ship give people there. And so government go loan rice from PC and Sons. The 7,000 bags all partner PC and Sons as I talk is unfortunate.
Okay.
Fake news, not in a salon. But I want to tell everybody in a salon say Ministry of Fisheries, they don't distribute 2,500 bags of rice to people that we get boats. We don't pay license to government.
Okay.
And the 4,500 get in under PC and Sons. We invite SLBC and AYV television. They go there. They go see the rice and the news day all over the place. Anybody who want to know about the rice, make it go to PC and Sons. Let go say, I want to see the Ministry of Fisheries rice, including 98.1 and Johnny Walkabout. Let them Walkabout go there. That's better.
All right.
But I just want for now talk about which you just talk about.
The Black Johnson.
Black Johnson project, they on track. We want to get fish harbor for the people for unlock the wealth of the fisheries. We don't sign the implementation agreement. We they at the position now for clear the land. People they don't go make illegal structures at the land there. Either way, they tell people they say this is a government too. The government get this land for develop fish harbor. So man go quick. Now that ending now they go build then chalet. Now that ending they go build their host them. So I want for tell family at the country, the Ministry of Fisheries working with development with other institutions like Ministry of Lands and the law enforcement agency, we get for Kana Black Johnson land and clear the land. If you know say you get illegal structure, be aware. Okay. You want for billows, they clear it. We will demolish. We get for demolish, we have to go before.
Okay.
We get for develop this country. If you go to Ghana, they get the Tema port, the Marshall port. Okay. If you get a fishing port where all they turn around and they come back, we will forget better way for monitor boat there. We go know how much catch they fish they catch and how much they sell our country and how much they export. So we will leave no stone unturned. We get for do the fish harbor project. All the one they want to build their structures there. When are ready, we are coming. We are going to demolish them.
We need for take message, please. Continue for the way to inside the program. This first hour they read from a Facebook page. They say, Mr. Say, you need to know that you are communicating to the public. It's obligated for you to answer the questions and do it in a polite way.
This one from Michael Indova Morovia Jr. Say the official from the Ministry of Fisheries is so economical with the truth. The ministry do not even have the required boats to even do surveillance across the country during close season. Most of the things he's saying is as what is happening is different. Fishing WAF, he just wants to satisfy his employee.
This one say if you are coming to the studio, you should ensure you serve your conscience right and be sincere. At some point, it's clear that the fishing sector has challenges, though you must have done well. But for you not to be able to answer some questions, especially on the funding of the close season, it shows sign of not being transparent and accountable.
This one say thanks very much, Director, for the update this morning. I hope the Ministry of Fisheries will always be on air to update the public about happenings at the ministry.
From Lolo on our Facebook page, you say, why wasn't the rice stored at the ministry as expected? What's the reason for keeping government rice as PC and Son? They said the explanation is not showing any sign of sincerity or clarity.
This one from Tunde Scott to say this SFP government seems to have a serious problem with rice. Just after 2018 Tens of thousands of Chinese donated rice for free education was missing. Not long ago, thousands of Chinese rice was also missing. Fisheries cannot account for over 1,000 of bag of rice. Another buff case.
Another message from a Facebook page, you say, how can you not know that the finance was not enough, but you can't tell the exact amount that came in? You're communicating to grown-ups and people who want to see development. Stop teasing us. You are working for the people. If you don't want to be answerable, you should not be in the position.
Alright, this one say, what the criteria to register a company director?
This other message say the Ministry of Fisheries has done really well, but they have more to do, especially security on the coastal area. Security on the coastal area is really lacking. I believe one of the fishermen at Moab stated that.
This one say, please director, calm down. The journalists are just doing their duties for transparency and accountability for public servants. They come out from Usfren Camera.
This last one I will take. They say all the questions asked are related to your mandate at the ministry. I'm surprised that you can't answer to some and you are refusing to be sincere to the public.
This last one I will take from now say, good morning, Radio D. Thank you for hosting the acting director. My question to the director is, please let him tell us about the whether they have the service of fisheries observer on boarding boat vessel, and please let him tell us how the ministry have empowered them to help aid the observers carrying out their responsibilities on boarding fishing vessel effectively. It is obvious that countries around Africa treat their observers as ambassadors representing the interests of the country on board a vessel. There is so much respect from both fishing companies and even. Please let the director tell us what have they done to make sure that their observers are treated properly and well empowered.
Over to you, sir, for respond to the message then.
Yeah, the first message was very important and topical. What I would like for respond to is about the rice. I talk now, say, now fake news for let people then talk say the Ministry of Fisheries no able for account for 7,000 bags of rice, and I go talk and tear die because as I talk, the rice pack now PC and Sons.
Why pack PC and Sons
I tell you about storage. The person who talks in ministry for go put fish in a ministry. The Ministry of Fisheries not even get enough office for sit down.
Not fish, he said the rest.
The rice, sorry. The Ministry of Fisheries not even get enough office for sit down, let alone for say for go pack 7,000 bags. Rice of that quantity is packed in stores, big stores. The Ministry of Fisheries do not have that. A government institution, we know they do business of rice. And so what we did is look for appropriate people that will get the kind space.
Outside this story,
PC and Sons in a client town. If you go there now, you go look at them. Okay. And so I will continue to say it's fake news for the one that when they talk say Ministry of Fisheries don't misappropriate 7,000 bags of rice. I don't go sit down there. They talk lie.
These are from we view them, not from us.
Fake news. Anybody who talk whether not Johnny Waka cheat or Johnny Waka not,
is that say
fake news. So what me want to say is that's now one. The other issue where they talk about close season, yeah, the people that we not satisfy or the one that we not satisfy. This is a management measure. The challenges when that person will write talk about. So there are several challenges in monitoring. It's correct. I see Anaya. For see one of the challenges we'll get now people they use bad net now the artisanal fishery sector. Then Boku, over 80% of the people then are bad net they use. Some of them say for buying net there, we don't buy nets there fishing net there, they give them. But that not be enough because in fact na subsidy, you know go can buy fishing net for every fisherman. So me just they say their challenges that they work hard for overcome them. Yeah, and which is with regards to the finances where they talk about, I repeat, me now we sit on now, not to the accountant, we go able for tell you the details of the finances we concern the close season. I will not, and that's not my mandate in the ministry.
But you can give me updates about revenue on the collect.
Of course.
But if you know so the finance, why you do?
Yeah, well, the revenue is collected. What can you ask me about revenue? I refer you to see we just start the year, and then if you want to forget that, they go to the finance department. The finance department they call it and make them public and send it to everybody. Yeah, about the updates on the revenue we don't generate. Likewise, the money we come in, we government give to the ministry. I tell you, say I am aware that the money not be enough. The way our government gives, so will be the scout around. In fact, we go on a rally for talk to agencies, then Goose Rally and other people for not get enough money for this typing. And no say government initially be 10 billion where they want from government. I mean ministry will be 10 billion. Government not be get money. Government they service the entire country initially. So the money where they give in the 5 billion will be enough. We go everywhere for get more money for this typing. Imagine they give one person 500 million, and so the accounts are all there. Everything they did, 1 penny no loss. We are a responsible ministry. The person will say,
so this,
and they talk this and that. Everybody go get annoyed with the lie panel. For
so this about waiting
it's not
the
accounted
season.
For. So this na country where gullible. If you don't sit down for 10 people, they say not to so it be. Now so they go to sing them around. We get some fake newspaper that they fly around say the ministry don't misappropriate 7,000 bags of rice. For goodness sake, and they talk to the nation. We not go na PC and songs na Klein Town.
Okay, we need the program in terms of exceed. Plenty thank you to you, Acting Director, Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources. Check say we don't give update. Waiting on me the impact of close season and other fishing activity them in the country. Plenty thank you will be with guests inside this edition of the program. Good morning, Salon.
I hope say from time to time you go to Canada democracy
every time we are waiting.
But we are we the can strip and we the can extend. We not to we the manufacturer and people they raise concern, then we ask on behalf of them.
Yeah, we the raise that concern, cross-check the news before
we always do that.
I make mostly the day this morning, and I make that you don't make it clear now.
We are professional
coaches. But you the expert with this morning.
No, what we say we don't able account for. You know they don't find out yet. You got a solution before the
allegation. Plenty, thank you, sir.
Yeah, if you're not alleged.
So to meet another time, my name is Usman Kamara. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
And Sakti Kalonde say